You know, there was a period of time during which it seemed like Castro might actually be an ally to the US. Batista, I mean, was a sort of a stooge for our capital interests in Cuba, and we had a lot of the like rail development in Florida and that portion of the United States was a product of us doing plantation farming in Cuba. Like you would have very short boat trips. You know, you'd have like the Cubans there, and we would preside over it. And the wealthy white people, yeah, sugar, a lot of sugar. And Batista presided over it, and he was very unpopular. So Castro, of course, led the revolution against him. A lot of Cubans fled to the United States and became permanent Republican voters. And for a while, I think was it Eisenhower? They actually thought they no, it was after Eisenhower. I don't remember which president it was, but they thought they could get along with Castro because their thinking was like, okay, Castro is a socialist. Was it JFK? No, it was before JFK. It was before JFK. They were thinking like, okay, Castro is a socialist and he's also on good terms with the Soviet Union. However, Batista was incredibly unpopular, and we do want to get along with him. So for a while it seemed like we might do so, but Castro got increasingly close to the Soviet Union, so we were like, actually no, and you know. Yeah, then it was Eisenhower. Yeah, who was for a time it seemed like he might be on good terms. And of course, Castro loved his cows, loved his ice cream. Tried to clone that one cow. Castro clone cow. The like ultra cow of Cuba, the hero of the Cuban Revolution. Ubre Blanca was a cow in Cuba known for her prodigious milk production. The cow, along with Cordon de la Habana, coffee plantations, the Voisin pasture system, and the microjet irrigation system, symbolized Castro's efforts to modernize Cuba's agricultural economy. The Spanish phrase Ubre Blanca translates the English phrase white udder. Ubre Blanca produced 109.5 liters of milk on a single day in January 82, more than 4 times a typical cow's production. Hero for the revolution. The cow also produced 24,268.9 liters of milk in one lactation period ending in February 1982. Both feats were recognized by the Guinness World Records as world records. Either record wouldn't be beaten by another cow until after Ubre Blanca's death. The cow was a cross between a Holstein and a Zebu. I don't know what that is. And then they tried to clone. Ubre Blanca was honored by her hometown, which erected a marble statue in memory of the cow. Since the cow's death, Cuban scientists have unsuccessfully attempted to clone her using frozen tissue samples. Castro loved dairy. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Castro wanted to make like a dominant ice cream market in I'm sorry, he's a silly guy. It's always like this with communist leaders. This is its own Wikipedia article, by the way, Fidel Castro and dairy. This is its own, this isn't a subsection, this is its own article. In 87, Castro once again asked a team of scientists to genetically engineer cattle, this time hoping to create dog-sized cows to live in people's homes and produce enough milk for each family. This idea never came to fruition, really. We used to believe in a future, you know that? Nowadays, everyone's so jaded. We used to believe in something. A cow-sized dog? Oh my god. You have any idea how cute cows are? Okay, sorry. You can get mini cows? Hold on. Last paragraph. Throughout the 70s and 80s, thousands of cattle died from malnutrition and poor living conditions, and their numbers were steadily decreasing. Castro did have one notable victory. Ubre Blanca was born in 72. Highly prolific, made a lot of milk. Castro loved Ubre Blanca and made sure she was well taken care of. She had an air-conditioned stable with music and a security detail. Castro even brought foreign dignitaries to visit the cow. Ubre Blanca was a symbol of national pride, and the Communist Party newspaper Granma published daily updates on her health and milk production. Comrade, I am happy to announce, or I guess it's Cuba, right? Comrade, I am happy to announce Ubre Blanca has produced 112%. No, I did Russian again. Fuck. You can't say comrade in an accent without it just leaning Russian. It's like, Il Presidente. Yeah, exactly. You have to lean into that. You know, and I can't really distinguish Latin accents that well. Whenever I hear like Latin accent in my head, it's all, I mean, I don't want to say Mexican. What was the accent of the wolf, the incredibly fuckable wolf in Puss in Boots: The Last Wish? What was that, just like a Spanish accent? It must have been Spanish, right? Yeah, it must have been. Because Puss in Boots is Spanish. Death? Yeah, the incredibly fuckable wolf. Why are you repeating me? It was just Spanish, right? Just talk like a Breaking Bad villain? If you talk in like a Cholo accent, though, people get really mad at you. The actor was Brazilian? Really? Well, mini cows are a thing. Not quite dog size. Well, there are big dogs around this size. I guess I imagine them a little more dog proportioned, but yeah, cute. I hope they're not like suffering from bad ankles or whatever. Cows are very cute. I don't want photos of you. No disrespect. You're blocking a cow. It's like when women take pictures of things, you know? Hey, guys. People always give women shit for taking selfies when they're trying to show something, but we never make fun of the other thing, which is guys hate themselves and have no friends, so they don't take pictures of themselves at all. You know what I mean? Oh, man, women are so superficial. They take pictures of themselves. Meanwhile, the guy saying this, like, doesn't leave the house and hasn't taken a selfie in 1.5 years, and he can barely stand to look in the mirror. I feel like taking more pictures of yourself might actually suggest a healthier, like, I think you might actually be dedicating more thought to it than the girls are. The girls are just taking a picture of themselves. You know, it might not suggest anything. For you, you're terrified of how you look. What's with the call out? I'm just being a little bit sexist against men and women to try to even out the, you know. Don't take pictures of yourself. Be miserable like me.